This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The broadcast stuff because it's nothing.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
At the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it with Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right.
Oh, I should have picked that shit.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job.
Oh, say you be going for it on 4th and down. You be disrespectful. I found that disrespectful.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Mario Addison. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing on first down is Allen. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him a
man, that's what to throw that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but
yeah, right.
He flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They run here with Singletary. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
$50
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. They're able to get a couple here.
Come on, man. That's what they can get in.
The plane as they stop it right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Let that nigga get in, man.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let that nigga get in, man.
And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Oh, they're fighting and shit.
Able
They're
to
fighting.
punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
No problem there on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0.
Once I be playing these ranked games. games, so it's all Madden be fucking me up. That meter be off.
This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That shit dead. I already caught whiff of what you do, bro. That shit dead. I don't know what that shit was.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you cut down your field in a big way.
Woo! Come on, Singletary. That's 7.
They know that, and they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover, and they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Dude, Josh Allen, he might go to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna hold you. They peep out for these Bills.
Allen now looks to throw. The quick slant
That nigga, that's the best receiver in the league right now.
1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
On the Seahawks 1-yard line.
Don't even fight it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Quickly in the backfield.
Don't fight it.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Just let it happen.
Loss of 1.
Just let it happen.
Is going to set up.
Just let it happen. Don't fight it.
Take it into the
Don't fight it. Just let it happen.
Touchdown.
Don't fight it.
Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Who you giving this to, Killer?
For him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the
head. You can't really watch him, but I feel like the Bills can beat them. The Bills played a good game, they can beat them.
Take over 1st and 10.
And Kansas City is beating motherfuckers by less than 10 all the time. Like Mahomes just, I mean, he be getting in them perfect situations at the end of the game. Yeah. Yeah, because Mahomes is always on the run. They be fucking up the plays. That nigga like that shit when the defense is all scrambled up and shit. They be extending the plays and shit.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. Yeah. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan?
Yeah, I mean, because once that nigga say hike and then run back and dodge a nigga, somebody open. Once you dodge one nigga in the backfield, somebody open because niggas is fucked up.
It's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down.
That's when Tyreek do that little stop and go. When you find that nigga, that nigga's Tyreek stop and go is crazy.
Carson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0.
That was a game last week. That nigga did some route where that nigga was in motion, but then like he came back and like stopped and went back the other way. Like, nigga, he fucked everybody up when he did that shit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
Yeah, he fucked he fucked everybody up.
The toss running left. This is Penny. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I be like, he on Snapchat. Yeah, he be on Snapchat. I be watching him.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He be like racing.
Leaves this one with Penny.
He be racing like other niggas and
shit. A couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Yeah, he can
This
jump.
offense finding
That
its
nigga's
legs
pivot
now.
is crazy.
Here's
Like, that
another
nigga's
first and
just
10.
nice. Because he's so
This is
small, he got to control his height.
And very little
He
running room
can control
there.
his weight.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
The
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tre'Davious lighten up. Don't throw it over there. Don't throw it over there. Tre'Davious lighten up.
Non-existent in this first half as they'll stop
Don't
it
throw it over there.
They'll
You only
wind up
got
losing
Metcalf
3.
out there. That's
Now
it.
it's 3rd down.
That's it. That's the only nigga out there. That's the only nigga out there. You ain't running on 3rd and 12. Not right now, you ain't. Not right now, you
Here's
ain't.
Wilson to throw.
Not right now, you
Flush
ain't.
to his right.
Not right now, you ain't. Ah, give me
They're going to
the.
be incomplete.
Hell no.
The passing game
I
not in
smacked that
sync here
shit.
early. And now it's 4th down.
That was an interesting
Them was the
look
only
there,
niggas you
because
coulda
as
went
soon as
to.
he got
That was it.
outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who
Nigga
can
Tre'Davious
move,
lighten up. I
defenses
already know
want
he
to try
good
and
to
keep
go. I
bodies in
ain't got
front of
click
him.
on
And
that
I
nigga.
think that discouraged him from
He
taking
still lighting
off.
up? Yeah,
It made
he's
him try
good.
and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Lockett's the only nigga you got. That's what he be disrespecting me. That's what I keep saying. That's what I'm saying. He be disrespecting me. All he got is Lockett. That's all he got is Lockett. That's all he got is Lockett. That's all he got. That's all he got.
Real head scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
The play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And running room scarce
he
here. He's
wasn't
going to be
open.
stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It wasn't.
David Harrison, the one on the
That's the
stop.
Davies.
Brings up 2nd and
That's the
10.
Davies.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
That nigga Josh.
First out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him
That
8
nigga
yards
Josh.
closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run
down
for it.
defense.
And he slides
He gonna eat
down
that.
and avoids the hit for
We
good
gonna eat
measure.
that.
And he picks up
We
the
gonna eat
first
that.
before
We'll
he's
come out
taken
here no
down
down.
at the
You already know what it
29.
is.
That's good for 9
You already know
yards
what
as
it
they
is. Come
convert
on,
on the
down.
3rd down play. On 1st
You
down, they
already
stick
know what
with
it is.
Singletary. Might have gotten this one
Make
down to
the
the
ball time
28,
out.
and that's all.
The tackle
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Bring
ain't
out a
gonna have
run
no
with
choice.
Singletary.
You ain't gonna have no
And he's going to
choice.
get this pretty close
You
to a
ain't gonna have
1st
no
down as
choice.
the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 19-yard
You ain't gonna have no
line.
choice.
They get
You're gonna have to
9
call a
out of that one, and as a
timeout.
result, the
You're gonna
run
have to.
continues.
Ah! I went the
He is
wrong
met
way.
at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That was the play. That's what that one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
7
You
play
gonna
of
do,
this
Josh?
drive coming up,
3rd and
and a
12.
long way to go on 3rd down.
You gonna do,
Working
Josh?
out of
You
the
gonna play it
shotgun.
safe.
Here's
That's what we
Allen.
gonna do.
Allen
Oh,
hit. He lost
he
the football.
fumbled.
And the
Mm.
Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's It's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Follow that nigga. Follow that nigga today. Just wherever that nigga go, you go.
On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's
he
me.
lets it fly for Lockett.
That's
oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, follow that nigga. Wherever he go, you go. I got the rest of the field. The rest of the field is me. Lock that nigga up.
Throwing again. Wilson eluding the pressure right.
The rest of the field is me.
It goes as a loss of 6.
The rest of the field is me.
Now 3rd down.
Lock that nigga up, Davis.
Brings up
The rest of the field is me.
16.
The rest of the field is me.
Here's
Don't even
Wilson.
do it. Don't even do it.
And
They didn't get that. Hell no. Hell no.
So it'll be incomplete.
Hell
Certainly
no.
one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
That's it over.
Going for Metcalf
That's
on
it
the
over.
deep ball. And they will
That's it
not
over.
be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in
I'm ready.
excellent
I'm ready to
field
score.
position. Allen now on 1st down.
Nobody blitzing. Ain't nobody blitzing. Oh, come on, bro.
Stops with 10 seconds left. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It takes 3, though.
At the 21-yard line.
To throw again. Allen.
Everybody covered. Ooh.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the field goal first as the second half is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some.
Nobody.
Give him 29 yards.
He got 5 blocking, and we got a good block, 1 nigga. You know what it is, taking more time, nigga.
On 1st down, Singletary. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard.
Here's Singletary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
Take.
Look at the seed out here, man. It's ideal them on that Diddy bop. Yeah, that Diddy bop. You gonna have to come to Buffalo, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy in Buffalo. You don't even want to come there, man. It's cold out here in Buffalo. It's snowing. Let me put the snow on for you. It's cold. I know it's snowing in Buffalo right now, too.
Oh, they're so comfy too. Like dropping attacks where, you know, patients will just drop and they wake up and they're in that post-nasal period where they're confused for a while. Any pain all of a sudden? She passes out.
You get the invite? They used to let you just send the game from in the chat. I don't like how they fucked everything up now. That shit's all weird. Go down the fucking list. Like, hey, I got like 400 friends on here, man. That shit crazy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First,
and he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jerry Hughes on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 62 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Seahawks 7, Bills nothing. Jason.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Just like that. Just like that. Max 50, Max 50. Watch the pass.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, well, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th.
No, I said the running back. I said Singletary must have been tired. I don't know why he was in there.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Good for a Buffalo Bills.
From the gun, it's Allen.
I'm good tired.
I'm good
tired.
I'm
good tired.
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A lot of people might call this
They only got one hand,
sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
Too much from that man. He got one hand.
The trust factor in effect.
Always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
This is taken at the 18. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Allen being chased out left. Allen.
Watch out the slide.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Too close. I couldn't slide.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there.
The 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Keep this pushing.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
He's confused
in
back
a heavy
there.
traffic, and it's
He's confused
intercepted.
back there.
Picked off by Micah
He's
Hyde.
confused back there. He looked confused back there.
He's at the
He's
30,
in the clear.
10,
He looked confused back there. And he looked confused back there. He looked confused back there.
Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, save
The
for
mic
me.
was just
Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you you got to have those great skills
Free
back
safety.
there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working for all that. Niggas gonna live up to their contracts in this game. Niggas gonna live up to their contract. Niggas gonna live up to their contract. Niggas gonna live up to that shit. Play that type of defense.
Well, many times when you talk
This
about
ain't that type of defense.
you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Anything you throw to that nigga, I'm using it. Don't even look at that nigga. Look at Lockett. I might use that shit.
3rd and long.
Don't even look at them niggas. Don't even look at him.
And now he'll let this one go
Oh,
deep.
he got him. Good shit. Oh, come on, Tre'Davious. He burnt you. Oh, he burnt that nigga. Oh, he burnt that nigga.
Touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Man, Tre'Davious, I put the trust in you. He let me down.
That ties the game at 14.
Oh, he let me down.
Jason Myers to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Tre'Davious let me down. Oh.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Give me a pick. We got one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
The 45-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
From the gun, Allen. Smith catches left side. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
We're going to try, though.
8-yard attempt.
We're going to try, though.
And this is target to the left.
good.
Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions.
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
At the 45-yard line.
On second down now. It's Carson, and this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Gain on the play, and it's third down.
The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. They'll roll him out right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Nigga don't want to be smart, play his own part.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Nigga don't want to be smart, play his own part. That's not what he want to do.
They'll try and throw for
That's
it
not
with
what he
Wilson.
want to do. Oh, he caught that. Oh, come on, bro.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. They'll try the left side. Carson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
now a handoff here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Wilson now on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, Gordon burnt that nigga. Oh, who's that? Who's over there? He got smoked like that.
Gordon, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
A great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it now. You're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. On the ground is Singletary, and he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
4 yards.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Bass is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow is still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Pass complete.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
They will run with Singletary. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Allen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with it. Drive, so good. They move the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
At the throwing on second down. Allen flush to his right. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run here with Singletary. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He was taken down by
that run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
For the Bills field goal. A 23-yard.
The kick by Bass is good.
Oh, that's a good deal.
That's right. Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Take with the defense goes.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They run it with Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Look like one, don't it?
From the 39, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Good shit.
For the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, shit.
He couldn't
oh, that's crazy.
Brings up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Allen steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Allen's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
on 2nd down. Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
At the 14-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh!
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I would have thought the knock.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough.
Now Carson.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. 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 User strip. User strip. User strip.
Defensive touchdown and a two-point conversion will tie it. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
He caught that. Ah! What you mean?
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the
That's
game.
a catch.
Kick an extra point.
That looked like a catch, Kelly. You see that thing?
I like what they did.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try.
Oh, Tre'Davious, come on, bruh. Oh, Tre'Davious, bruh. I think he's getting torched like that. Oh, this nigga Tre'Davious. Oh, man.
This is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Goofball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. To throw is Allen. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
At the Seahawks 31-yard line.
Allen to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back to throw. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he
I
found
ain't
the
mad
right
at you,
spot
Josh.
for the
It ain't on
completion.
you, B.
So
Your defense let you down. Tre'Davious let you down twice.
Despite the cold, despite the snow, this one was fun to watch, and I want to thank you for bringing two things, the space heater and the hot chocolate. Those were a big help for us here in the booth.
Yeah, just so you know, in the future, get your own space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out, like, the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this, and let's face it, when you were that age, you didn't come inside until Mom screamed, "Get inside now, young man."
Did.
Because you wanted to be out there just having
That's
a good
the 2
time,
points
and
right
actually
there.
you almost forgot just how cold it was. I'm sure these guys didn't, but they ended up playing just like those 12-year-olds and getting it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Now we just have to deal with a snow-filled parking lot as we say so long from Buffalo.
I'm just looking forward to getting warm.
Davis is getting burnt. Davis got burnt. I don't know what's up with the boy Tre'Davious. He wasn't looking right today. He ain't in a good game one. He ain't in a good game two though. Chief, you seen the boy Tre'Davious get smoked out there? Yeah, that nigga Tre'Davious, man. That was my best corner. He dropping bombs on him. There ain't really nothing I could do. No, yeah, I was giving Tre'Davious, giving him an island. He got a superstar badge. I don't know what was up with him. He was getting smoked. What's Metcalf's speed? 95. Oh, 95 is tight. That was a good game. I just missed out 2 points. Yeah, Metcalf's speed's a 95. Tre'Davious only a 91. That's why he was burning him.
I mean, it's rare, but some of the symptoms still. Okay. Let's prepare her for a learn culture. It's certainly, anytime there's ultra-mental status, it's in the differential.
Let's see what's up with Cleveland.
Nazra. Now, before we do this procedure, can you think of anything you did differently today?
Hiccup.
Anything at all?
Not really. I did do one thing, he usually likes booty calls, but tonight he told me so I did it.
How do you light a hookah?
You inhale to draw the flame across the charcoal until it lights.
And how many hookahs did you light?
30 and 40.
I'm bringing the chat back. Hey.
She lit 30 to 40 hookahs. We had her diagnosis.
$100 better.
It's carbon monoxide poisoning. Her level is 41.3. You're kidding. Our jaws just drop. I mean, on one hand, it's like, great, we know what's going on here. On the other hand, 41.3, that's life-threatening. We've got to prep the hyperbaric chamber stats. Janelle, would you call the pulmonologist, please? How in the world was she exposed to that much carbon monoxide? She was lighting hookahs. To light the hookah, she would hold a lighter up to the coals and inhale through the hookah. For her, the combustion would hold